to this edition of WPRP. I'm Ariel Finley. Our first story is about a topic that is in the news right now. Our country's immigrants, and their status is a big issue. We have many immigrant students in JCPS, and some here at PRP. Here's a story we produced for PBS about how our city is helping integrate them into our local communities.
In hundreds of community libraries, immigrants have found a new place they can learn the new language.
This is a good program. You're going to get benefit from it. You know, you will learn, you can improve your English, you can work on your ACT.
Yeah, it's right. So you have to multiply now.
Sophie Bowyer saw the importance of helping new Americans adapt to their community.
Today we are holding our English Conversation Club. It's a program I started here over a decade ago to meet the needs of newcomers. It's a very diverse population, some folk who may have just arrived weeks ago, others who have been here for longer but could benefit from working with someone one-on-one.
15.
Ooh, are you sure? Count your fingers again.
1, 2.
It's the volunteers who also understand the value of helping immigrants.
That one's D. It sounds like a B, but you say with a D.
So we look for people who are willing to give their time for an hour, welcome them, and really meet those needs on a one-on-one basis. It might be language, citizenship preparation. We have lots of itty-bitties who might be working on English, on specific homework.
What class is it for? Okay.
I come here every Saturday because I like to help others, and I also have like ACT. I need ACT practice, and here are some students. They can help me with ACT, and I can help other students with the English.
I think the only way we can truly get to know each other is through conversation, through a place such as the library, which is open to everyone. So I'm hoping that gestures like this will truly cement community building every step of the way.
It's a close look at one of our LGBT clubs and a recent speaker that came for a visit.
The Gay Straight Alliance is a group of people who meet in a classroom to socialize in an accepting environment for all people regardless of sexual orientation or gender identity.
GSA is important because it gives students a place to go where they feel like they have nowhere else to go. It's just a nice support group in general for people.
GSA is sponsored by Miss Murphy. She says the students enjoy learning about each other and from each other.
In the world, there are 36.7 million people infected with HIV, and that includes about 1.8 million children.
There's just a lot of stigma with it and a lot of different things that people think, a lot of things people don't. Just people aren't really educated on the whole gay, straight alliance thing.
I hope to kind of lead it for a better future for people coming into PRP, like having freshmen see that there is a club there, having freshmen see that there's a support group here where they're not alone and they're not going to feel judged. I
think it's important for people to have awareness of equal rights, and just especially with everything that's going on now today, it's just important for people to be aware.
If you would like to know more information about the PRP GSA, go to room 316 to talk to Ms. Murphy. I'm LaQuan Richardson, reporting for WPRP.
Some of you may not know that our tech building used to be a separate school from PRP. Let's take a short virtual tour about its history.
The primary objective of the Pleasure Ridge Vocational Building was to prepare high school youth for job entry. The school, built in 1971, was utilized not only for high school students during the day, but also adults in the evening. The school was structured to serve the south end of Jefferson County and had a total of 11 training programs such as auto body repair and welding. The vocational programs were closed in 1992, and the vocational building became part of Pleasure Ridge Park High School. Most programs stayed, such as machine tool and computer-aided drafting, until JCPS redesigned the district in 2010. Through the 5-star design, the PRP Tech Building is now home to the graphic arts, print technology, and broadcast programs. It also houses the foreign language classes and some of the sciences.
We are used to seeing the military recruiters in the main lobby during lunch, but a couple weeks ago, they stopped in the seminar room with some really cool gadgets.
Recently, a group of research and marketing Army soldiers from Fort Knox came here with a couple of robots. This was to show PRP students what some soldiers use in their daily jobs.
It was very complicated because it's not like, he said it was like a game, like if you was playing a game or something, and I was like relating it back to like Call of Duty, but it's nothing like that. It's complicated. Maybe not military, probably the Air Force, but I wouldn't do military.
Well, basically, they asked me, you know, to do a drone, to drive a drone, basically, and they drove a drone through the TV monitor with PS3 controllers to pick up a keychain from a cone and bring it back and not drop it. Felt like technology is on the rise. It's real coming up, upbringing. They said by 2020, it's going to be 10-to-1 from the robots or the drones to the humans on the battlefield. It's a possibility that I could go to the Army or the Navy.
It felt really good for me to be the first one to complete this remote control drone. I really don't have any interest in going in the military, but my uncle was in the Marines.
They came here to show us that there are many fields within the military, with robotics being one of your options. Some of our students may end up going into some of these fields. This is Roberto Maya reporting for WPRP.
After this short break, we'll meet a special visitor from Miami.
First, you want to go to the JCPS homepage, click Students, go to Logins, press BB Learn or JCPS Online. You want to type in your username and password. I have already signed in. You want to go to your class. So now that you're logged in, you want to find your class, go to the home page of your class, click Lessons, go to the lesson that Dropbox is in. If you can't find the little icon, this should be the icon. You want to find it and click it. Then you want to go find your Dropbox that you want to set in. For mine is on the desktop. Yours might be somewhere else. You want to drop it in there. Scroll down, make sure it's in there, and click Submit. And it should pop up this screen. Then it should generate.
Our last story is really about our media department. In January, Victor Fernandez flew in from Miami to conduct a 2-day seminar surrounding our new editing software and a day of hands-on work. Victor has a background in the Discovery Channel and is an educator and an editor for PBS. Although it was hard work, it was also a lot of fun. Let's take a look.
Having a professional who works in the industry is really informative, you know? You really learn a lot.
Our media department won a surprise, all the way from Washington, D.C. Victor Fernandez, one of the top editors from PBS, landed right here in PRP.
When Victor came, it was a very exciting opportunity. It was he gave us a lot of useful tips on things that I've never done before, like Premiere Pro. It was kind of hard the first days, but when he went through it and taught us some tricks and stuff, it was really surprisingly easy.
We got to learn hands-on what it's like to actually be on the set of a real studio and how to work under pressure with a certain amount of time given, and also how to take a story that is completely new to us and then edit it in our own way.
There's 2 seconds that by the time we fade in and we fade out, lower third is gone.
I was first expecting a regular old teacher like Miss Dunn or Miss Fowler to come down and show us how to work with Premiere instead of Final Cut.
You could tell, the projector doesn't help at all, but fluorescent light's going to give you some kind of green light, and you see a little bit of green right here. You see that?
The main difference between learning between Miss Dunn and Victor is that with Victor we was learning a different program altogether that none of us have ever seen, while Final Cut some of us have seen before when we was previously editing or working with editorial.
Each student was tasked to create their own how-to video.
Ours was more like a spoof video, you know, where it's not entirely serious and it's kind of just to make you laugh.
Today, our students leave with new information, eager to take our program to the next level. I'm Jalen Level, reporting for WPRP.
We'll end the show with one of the how-tos we created that day. If you ever find yourself stressed, maybe you would benefit from this how-to.
Today we're going to make a do-it-yourself stress ball.
We are using 3 common ingredients: water, cornstarch, and balloons.
It should be super easy and fun.
Step 1. You're going to pour the cornstarch and water into the mixing bowl. Next, you're going to start mixing until it has a slimy consistency. Then you're going to pour the mixture into a water bottle so it's easier to get into the balloon. Then you'll place the lip of the balloon over the opened end of the water bottle and begin squeezing and working the mixture into the balloon. After that, you'll tie the balloon and cut the excess rubber off. Take the second balloon and do the same. Lastly, place the second balloon over the knotted end of the first balloon, and you're done.
Well, that's it for this show. I'm Ariel Finley. Have a great day.